Do you want me to go all Joe Rogan? Like I did this time. All right. We are live.
Nice.
What's up, Chris?
What's up, Alex?
Hey, welcome back, guys, to the Neuralex Live podcast. The date is May 18, 2019.
It is
Actually,
amazing.
yeah, it is. It is. And we're live from Laval once again. I'm at Chris's place
What's up?
with Chris once again.
Yes, in flesh.
Yes. How was your week, man?
Not bad.
Not bad?
Yeah, a lot of
work?
news happened, right?
Yeah, a lot of
work.
news for sure.
Yeah.
It's been a busy week.
Yeah.
We'll have a lot of stuff to talk about. First of all, we're gonna straight up start with the Game of Thrones because it's been crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so last Sunday it was episode 5 called The Bells.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm gonna tell this right away. We're gonna spoil the living hell out of this.
The last Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah. We're gonna. So major Game of Thrones spoilers coming. So you've been warned.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to this. So last episode had a bit of controversy to it.
Right. I'd say the biggest heel turn, because we were in wrestling before, so heel basically.
Yeah.
You know, bad guy turn, I guess.
It's the biggest heel turn.
Yeah.
Like okay.
Yeah.
I think that's the major thing. Like what happened? Like I hope. Like I was about to say, for those who didn't see that episode, which is totally like, don't watch this. Like don't watch this if you haven't seen Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Which
just
we already
skip
gave
ahead.
Yeah, we already gave like the whole.
Yeah, but
whole
like
point to the
Daenerys,
episode.
which is
Yeah.
basically like turned into the Mad Queen and like just burn King Landing.
Yeah, like the shit out of King
She
Landing.
burned the whole thing down.
Yeah.
Like she burned the whole thing down.
was,
So a lot of people are mad. A lot of people are saying that it wasn't justified. It wasn't teased enough. Okay, I'm gonna give you my take just on this, and then we'll come back because a lot of other stuff happened in that episode also. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So my take on it is, you can make an argument that the last 2 seasons are a bit rushed, like they have less episode in the stories going forward a lot faster than before.
Yeah.
So I could agree on that. Anything else, I've been like thoroughly enjoying this season a lot, and the last season, who had the same problem apparently. I still enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Just like, as much as I like the first seasons of Game of Thrones, who has more like character building, sets up world building, more blah blah if you want.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that that's a bad thing,
Yeah. But I think
but like
everyone
since
knows this is the last
season,
one, though.
I mean, like they're there, Winter's there. I
Yeah.
mean, there's nothing like, they're not introducing new characters really
It's just
anymore.
straight
It's
to the
just
point,
like, okay, let's
they have to finish stories.
yeah.
for sure.
And I'm fine with this, knowing that it's a final season.
Yeah. You see, I feel like they had like episode 2 was the purpose of them like closing off the stories. Like everyone was like complaining that the episode dragged on, it was boring, whatever. But episode 2 really set the tone.
I love that episode.
Oh yeah, because it got like, it's basically calm before the storm.
Yeah.
Of, like feel to it, right?
And there's a lot of good stuff. A lot of people like. I remember when I finished watching that episode, I was just like, we're talking about episode 2 now.
Yeah.
When I finished watching episode 2, just the one before the Battle of Winterfell, I was like, everybody in there except Sansa, Jon, and Daenerys, like everybody else made their goodbye.
Yeah, that's
like
what it was.
basically like any of those other characters could have
Good
died.
guy, goodbye, basically.
Yeah. And then I was surprised how much of them actually survived.
The Battle of Winterfell.
Yeah, because I thought a lot more of those the main characters were going to die.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was surprised by how many actually lived after that episode. but there was a lot more closures, like the Hound and the Mountain.
Yeah. But like anyway, so no, I mean in the Battle of Winterfell.
Yeah.
Say but because there was some death, but not as much as I thought it.
Not as much as the last episode, I think.
No, and then the last episode, like it starts with what's his name, Varys.
Yeah.
And then he's trying. Like I didn't get it like the first 2 times I watched it, but that little girl at the beginning.
Yeah.
He's basically like, she's like, oh, they're watching me. I can't do it. We'll try
her.
later.
Yeah.
You know what she's like? I didn't get it, but like somebody pointed out on the internet, like actually, you know what he was trying to do through the little girl? He's trying to poison Daenerys.
Oh, right.
Because the little girl is just like, they're watching me and she hasn't been eating anything or drinking anything. So, I said, we'll try another time. It's like...
Yeah. That's true, though. Now that you pointed out, that would
I think he was trying to poison her.
Do you think, like, that's how it's going to all end? Like, she's
because
going
now
to get her way, and after all of a sudden, it's going to be like, the little girl just fucks her.
Because
like,
he's convinced that she's not right. He's convinced that she's not right for the throne.
Yeah, I know. Well, was he wrong?
But that's the thing. That's exactly what he says, because when Tyrion goes to him before he gets burned alive, he says, it was me. It was
a lot
me.
Of burning.
Yeah, it was me. And then he's like, well, I hope I was wrong, which he wasn't.
Yeah.
Isn't it him who was saying, like, each time a Targaryen is born in this world, you just toss a coin?
Yeah.
Like he's going to be evil or not?
Yeah.
Because, like, it's just in the intro of that episode, when you see her at the end, like, the pissed off face after Missandei gets decapitated.
Yeah.
And then in the intro, they put a lot of, like, quotes from, like, other seasons, like running through her head. And then isn't it in season 4 that, like, she gets this vision that she's in the Red Keep in King Landing and it's raining ashes?
Yeah.
Somebody pointed that, like, it was a straight up vision from the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy.
So, like, people say, like, they haven't hinted, like, it wasn't built enough like this. Dude, like, she's legit, since the first episode when she's watching his brother getting his face melted with gold.
Yeah.
Okay? She's just like, he wasn't a real dragon. She has, like, fucking...
That's
like,
insane.
she doesn't care. Like, she has in her bloodline to, like, murdering and conquest and... You know, like, she has that in her blood.
Yeah.
She's the daughter of the Mad King.
The Mad King. That's it.
She's the Mad King.
That's the first thing that came to my head was how many times, like, they
She's
said
the Mad King's daughter.
Yeah, she's the Mad King's daughter. That's exactly
She's the
how I
Mad
felt
King's
too.
daughter.
So I said when it all went down, I was like, this is exactly how her father did it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I think, like, it's good. It's a good story. I'm enjoying it too, you know?
And here's my thing, too. I just want to say another thing about that heel turn, okay?
Yeah.
Like, you've been wrestling for years, too. Yeah. So, like, we're both ex-wrestlers, okay? So, you know, like, when you do a heel turn, which, if done well, is the most amazing thing ever, okay? Yeah. But, like, if you do a heel turn, you got to tease it. But you can't tease it too much because it ruins the surprise effect.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, nobody went into that episode saying she's going to turn mad and kill every living soul in there. Like, but when I finished the episode before and I saw her face after Missandei got decapitated, I'm like, I told Kevin, which I'm watching, I've been watching the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones. We've been watching it together. Like, I told Kevin straight up. I'm like, bro, this next episode 5 is going to be a bloodbath. Like, I don't know how, like, the how and when of what, like, but, like, with the face she made, and I'm like, and then it's her top lieutenant, that was her loved one.
Yeah.
So he's pissed also, man. Like, could you imagine that fucking, like, killer now who used to be like, because he told me, Sandra, oh, your love to me is my weakness because it's the only thing I fear.
Yeah.
Like losing you and everything. And now he lost her. Like, now he's just like, all that love he developed, like, just turned into straight up hate.
It's not even fucking
and anger.
Like, what did we expect? You know, like
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. It's like
And
you
plus,
plus,
like
this coming from from the last episode,
yeah,
especially. You know,
and
like,
now that Jon Snow doesn't love her anymore, that was the last straw.
yeah,
And then Missandre, and then
yeah,
she doesn't love her anymore.
I honestly,
that was the like.
yeah. I think it's gonna be like
So they go to King Landing, and then she torches the Iron Fleet. Boom.
yeah.
She torches like the Golden Company on the other side. Like they like you haven't even seen them do anything. Like they get torched.
Like not even like
And then she opens the gate, and then
she did everything.
Remember
The
when
dragon
they
did everything in
when
that.
Tyrion like has doubts. That's when she says, "Oh, I got your brother. Next time you fail me will be the last time you fail me." Because now she's in full fucking.
Yeah.
That's why, because like, oh no, she's just that. No. You see her like now. It's they killed. Like I gave them a last chance. Now I'm going fuck those guys.
that was his last.
Plus,
chance.
Missandre just looked at her, says Dracarys just before dying, which means like burn them all alive, like burn them all, those ass, like burn them all.
That's fucked up.
Okay, so she has that thing, and then Tyrion's just like, please, if it happens, please just have like her, because he has like if it happens, like they ask them to surrender. If the bell rings, please stop everything.
Yeah.
And then you see Grey Worm just like he doesn't want to, and then she says yes to him, and she looks at him, and she says, "Wait for my signal."
Yeah.
And that's my thing. Because when she landed, they waited for the bell, which Jaime couldn't reach because they closed the gate before. So probably it's the time a soldier went and rang it. And then a soldier went, they all dropped the swords.
Yeah.
And then came that superb.
No, they dropped the swords before the bell.
They dropped
They dropped the swords. Like
Yeah.
they surrendered way before the bell. Like,
and then the thing landed, they dropped the sword, and then the bell rang.
yeah.
And then like everybody
then
like
it was,
Tyrion
like-
and you see Tyrion and Jon Snow are just like
Yeah. Everybody else is like, yeah.
Here's my thing. If the episode would have ended there, like
Yeah.
if like that would sucked. That
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
sucked.
I just
So and then but like the best thing is her when she's on top of that dragon.
Yeah.
And she's
just
just
see,
like,
like-
you could feel all the weight of her, like her whole life, all she went through, all the suffering and the war and losing her two dragons and her army and getting like raped and insult, like everything.
just fucking
Getting enslaved.
not a great show.
Okay. And then you can see everything plus like her whole Targaryen lineage.
Yeah.
And she's in that King Landing, which basically the Targaryens built. They built that place.
Yeah.
So she's just like all the emotions. And somebody was pointing out like it's great because you actually see her in the sense that you feel like she got it, but she's there and it's not enough.
Yeah.
And it's not enough.
Yeah.
She's not like, she doesn't feel like she's been wanting to have this thing her whole life. And
Dude,
now that she's got it, she
wants to
she
fucking
feels like
enjoy it, yeah.
super empty
Yeah.
or super like, yeah, you could just like,
Yeah.
like she wants to do it. Like I could like feel for her. That's the thing. And then she just and then she like at first like she's like, oh my god, she's like she's gonna.
I found the graphics on that. Did you see that? Note like I noticed at one point it was like the intro graphics of a dragon burning down like near the castle and stuff. Like it was so weird. Like the graphics in the end.
In the end,
like
or
just
what?
like not in the end. Like when the dragons are just torching the fucking place.
Yeah.
They did like an aerial view of it.
Yeah.
And the graphics are just terrible. It just looked like the dragon was like in the intro. Yeah, you know the map.
Because I thought it was super nice. Oh, when you see it from afar, from Cersei point of view.
Yeah, like afar, like you just see him. Like I wish we could just play it. Anyways, it just looked like it was like 2D kind of thing. This was my opinion. But,
Maybe that was a quick shot. That wasn't.
Yeah, but I love
because it was some great shot.
Yeah,
I fucking love the shot when she's going.
There's nothing. What?
She's going down on the water.
Yeah.
So all the fortress wall.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call those dragon killing arrows. Like they're all pointing in the sky.
Yeah.
So she just like goes like for the water. By the time they bring down, she just like goes up and towards the whole thing. But there's a scene where the camera goes like behind the dragon, like it's at the end of the tail, and you're following, dude.
Yeah. There was a lot of even the shot with Hound and the mountain fighting.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You just see the dragon in the background. Just like it was just awesome.
Yeah. So like, okay. So we're gonna go into this right now. Like, how did you like that fight?
I loved it.
I was totally satisfied.
I liked it too. Like it had to end that way.
Because that was one of my
bets. Couldn't kill him. It was like fuck it.
Because like that was one of my bet going into Game of Thrones. Like watching all seasons. Like who's the killer that's gonna face the mountain at the end?
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, the Hound, but like Lady Brienne beat the Hound, so it was just like, oh.
Yeah.
So maybe Lady Brienne's gonna fight him, and then at the last episode before that, like he decapitates Missandei. So I'm like, oh, maybe Grey Worm's gonna fight fucking Mountain. I was just like, because like you killed my love or something.
Yeah, the Hound was definitely a good option. Because
like it makes sense. And then when you're like, a lot of people bitched on it, like I thought it was amazing.
Why?
Like they go in the castle, and then he stops her. He's just like, he's just like, okay, it's enough. Like go back. She's like, no, I want to kill Cersei. No, she's dead. Look at this shit. She's dead.
Yeah.
I'm going there to die also. I've been like filled with revenge against my brother my whole life. Okay. So you don't have to go there. She's dead. Don't go in there to kill her. She's dead. She's dead. That place is...
It's finished.
It's ruined. Everybody's going to die in that place. Just get out. You don't want to be like me. And she's like, thank you.
And she left,
Even if she left him for dead, he still saves her.
It's fucked up.
Because she's like,
Arya have like the
because she wants her
story.
Because he's like, I want you to live. I want you to live. Anyway, because there was something that he said, like, no, like, they're dead, we're not.
Yeah.
Like, in a sense, like, we're living.
Yeah.
They're not. It's like, you know? So, anyway, that whole thing. And then when I'm seeing that, by the way, that hand wizard of Cersei, like, how fucking brutal did he die? That was the best thing.
That's what I wanted to get to.
Holy shit. He just grabs him by the face, smashes his skull on the fucking wall, and throws him down the stairs. Just like... He was just like he's dead. Like he got like his. Oh my god, that was so good. Cersei's just like, and then she just like leaves in between them.
Yeah, because she knows, like,
because like, and him, like the Hound could have killed her right there. Like he didn't even care.
Yeah, he just wanted.
Like she's like, you're dead, bitch.
That was a good
like,
build-up. Like,
you're not escaping this. For him, like this, no, you're not escaping. Even if you get out of the castle, even if you get out of the castle, you're dead. Like there's no way you're gonna escape King Landing alive.
Yeah.
And he's right. Like, could you imagine? Like, she's torching thousands of people. Like, there's no. So the Hound's just like, he doesn't even look at her. Like, she's invisible. And then they start to fight.
You just build up the Hound to be such a freaking genius.
No, but it's true. Because that's the thing with the Hound.
Like, fucking, she's dead. See, Cersei, you're fucking dead.
You're dead. Like, he's not. He doesn't even see her go through. Yeah. Like, they send soldier at him. He's just like torch. Like,
yeah.
He's like, You're mine. Like, let's do this, brother. Like, it has to end.
How
like
awesome
this.
would it have been, though? How awesome would it have been? Just fucking, freaking behead Cersei as she's just going down the stairs.
He can't.
I'm just saying. That would have been like, I don't know.
He can't.
More satisfying death than what she did.
So that was the whole thing. And while I'm watching this, and there's another thing, because Benioff and Wise, the Game of Thrones guys, are the next one that are gonna go do the next Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
Like they announced that the next Star Wars movies is made by them.
It's gonna be sick.
Okay, yeah. So that whole fight and that whole Daenerys going to the dark side thing, this and that whole fight, I'm like, those guys are made to do Star Wars.
Yeah. I don't even know. I think they're gonna take like a whole new direction with Star Wars too.
I think they're gonna go just more Shakespearean.
You think?
Yeah. Because apparently they want to do Because they're good to build up stakes with big wars. That's for sure. Because all the big wars that happen in Game of Thrones are all like,
is just out of this
world. Like sure. The War of the Wall, the first war at King Landing, the war of the Battle of the Bastards.
You can name them all.
The Winterfell, the Battle of Winterfell, like it's all badass. Yeah. So if they're doing like those Night of the Whole Republic era movie, like the rumor that's gonna be, so it's basically, are they gonna do the story when the Jedi Order is formed, just got formed, and there was like those Jedi versus like Sith wars? Because that would be sick. Could you imagine like them doing like huge war battle like they do on Game of Thrones? But imagine it's a bunch of Siths with red lightsabers and a bunch of Jedis with like Star Wars epic music. Dude,
is the Star Wars epic music going to be there? I don't know. Like,
it's still Star Wars. They'll do Star Wars music. Like maybe
I don't know if it's going to be.
Maybe they'll get the guy from Game of Thrones to do Star Wars music.
The music, I don't know.
It would be badass.
I don't know if John Williams is actually gonna stick around for like a whole other saga.
I don't know. Like he did the theme for Solo. Like just the main theme for Solo.
Oh, he did.
And then another composer did the rest. But, he did the Solo main theme. Whatever.
Yeah, I just think like he should just end with the saga.
Okay.
Like like John Williams just ends with the whole Skywalker saga, and then it goes into the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, maybe, but it's still gonna sound like everybody else who did like Star Wars movie, like John. The non-John Williams, like I don't remember everybody who did it, but like everybody had that Star Wars style for sure.
Because they still need that, like that orchestra.
Of course, it's part of the thing. It's part of the thing. You cannot have. I mean, you could play around with it, but like it has a certain style.
Who knows? Maybe they'll go like Game of Thrones style. I don't know.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm open.
Same. Once they finish this saga.
Yeah, just tell me when the tickets are for sale.
Yeah, same.
I'll put an X in my calendar and get some. Okay, so
back to Game of Thrones.
Okay, back to Game. Okay, so my final thing about Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So the episode was sick. The director was sick.
We have like a few more we gotta go through.
We have to go through
the death.
The Jaime.
The Jaime and Cersei death.
The Jaime and Cersei death. Okay, I know a lot of people were complaining that Cersei should have died a lot more brutal way.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants, like, I don't know what people want. Like, did you want to get like her flesh ripped off, or
that would be so
like her head cut off?
Right? I mean,
I think yes, but I mean, I think it would have been because here's the thing, and that's the thing I was telling to you and a lot of people, because like for me, the epic scale of her defeat in front of Daenerys, like if like anybody could have told like Daenerys could torch King Landing by herself and one dragon.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, because that's the thing. Like, we knew dragons were powerful, but like this is the ultimate. Like she was.
Like, we never seen like that, like from the dragons.
Well, when she torched the Lannister army last season, that was brutal.
Yeah, but there were like 3 dragons.
Yeah, but that wasn't
one
even
dragon
that.
Just taking out a whole freaking fleet. Imagine if she had all 3.
But that's it. But now, like, there's like nobody's gonna mess with her anymore.
I don't think so.
Are you kidding me? There's no like she erased King Landing.
I think you just like predicted how it's gonna end, because.
Okay, wait. Before we go into this, that's gonna be my last point. But
no, but what I'm saying is what you said in the beginning with the girl.
Yeah.
That's how that's how you predict it's gonna end, right? She's gonna get poisoned, right?
No, Varys dead. No.
You don't think he plotted something before he died?
Wait. I want to just finish on that Jaime thing before we go expectation for the final episode. Okay, so here's my thing.
Yeah.
I know, like, for me, the epicness of her defeat in front of the Mad Queen now is punishment enough. Because, like, she's a great character.
Yeah.
And everything as horrible as she did, I feel like is just
She got it just as bad, right?
She got it just as bad.
Yeah.
She lost like all her kids.
Yeah.
She got married by force to Robert Baratheon, who didn't love her. You remember that story? Like he said, like when they were super drunk. She was super drunk on their wedding night, and then they went to bed, and he called her. What's Ned Stark's sister's name?
Oh yeah, what's her name?
I don't know, I'm blanking right now.
Yeah.
But you know, like she suffered a whole lot of shit.
I don't know.
So
she also did some terrible things.
She did horrible, like
yeah,
almost the most horrible thing in that show. But compared to Ramsay Bolton needed a brutal death because Ramsay Bolton was torturing people to torture people.
Yes, yeah.
Like Jeffrey. The thing with Cersei is just like she's horrible because she's getting back at people times 4.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
So that's my thing also. It's just like, don't mess with me. And then they do. And then they suffer the consequences. So everything. So I'm not trying to defend her. She was an evil bitch. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But what I'm saying is, it's more of like, I would have felt more betrayed.
It looked, it just feels like it was a Jamie.
It had to end.
Ending. Like
but for me, like it had to end with Jamie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like everybody's like, Arya's gonna kill her.
But
no,
I just think it had to end with Jamie, but I don't know, her maybe dying in front of him, and I don't know, something like that.
Because like
and then he gets killed right behind.
Nobody had a more personal story.
I don't know.
Nobody had a more personal story with Cersei than Jamie.
Of course.
Okay, here's the thing.
But it's too much of a happy ending.
Okay, I just want to tell you something. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a sister.
Yeah.
And you love her as a sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And you have a wife.
Yeah.
You love your wife.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Imagine both those love together, and you're twin with that person. So you came in the world together.
Yeah. I don't know where you're going with this.
What I'm saying is just for them to die together like this. It was like the perfect ending.
Yeah.
Because like
I just think
they came up in that world because he's her twin.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, they're lovers, they're brothers, sister, but like they're twins. It's another level.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah. Like everybody I know who is twins. Like they have a bond together. Like they're a bond together. I'm not telling they're sleeping together. I'm just telling they have a bond. No, but like I just want to be clear. Okay. So that's. Do you know what I mean? Okay.
Yes.
So I thought like the poetry of them coming in the world together and leaving the world together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think
that's like going deep now. Because I think like.
But I think that's what happened when he left. That's when he left. Because people were pissed because like, they felt like Jamie had a redemption and they had, like they turned it over. But for me, it wasn't like that. It was like he had a redemption. But then there's also that thing like that Tyrion said to him, like, she never fooled you. You knew exactly who she was and you loved her anyway. Yeah. So, and that's the thing. So when they get the message that they got ambushed and one of the dragon got, that's episode 4. And then he's just like, whatever happens with Cersei next, I got to be there.
Yeah.
Even if I have to. Like, I'm sure at that moment, like, he didn't know if he was going to kill her, save her. Like, it didn't matter. Like, he just had like the instinct to go there.
I think he didn't like. Was he trying to protect her? No, like save her. I guess like if he thought something.
I think. I think he's not even. He wasn't even sure.
Yeah, but I think
he was
like,
confused.
You said it best. It was more of like. The love is like what he went after.
Yeah,
like they knew, even if
it's
he knew
family,
it's die,
blood, it's her.
He's like, I got to
love her. And she's pregnant.
Yeah,
that's another thing. She's pregnant, and if like, even though like it always felt like it was more on her, Okay, but like Jamie suffered those children dying too.
Yeah.
Jamie suffered too.
Jamie did suffer. He lost an eye.
Yeah.
He lost his hand.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's one of the most. Anyway, so right. that was fitting for me. So that was fitting. That was poetic.
I just think like it should have been more of.
You wanted something graphic.
Not even graphic,
but like
a little more storytelling. Like it could have been a little bit of different of an ending. Like instead of both of them dying at the same time, maybe like have Jamie like finally find her and he was too late or something. And after that, he goes to Avenger, dies right there. You know, like he just gets a freaking sword in the eye. But I don't know. I'm just saying.
I just think it's perfect. Yeah, it was convenient that the Greyjoy guy was there.
I think that's what
coming from the shore. It was a convenient, but like at the same time. I see stuff like this in movies all the time, and I think that's something. Hey, it's like, oh, it's not, dude. It's not a book, and it's not even a TV series. Anymore.
I just feel
it's a 6-7 hour movie.
Yeah, I just feel like it should have, like, finished more with like, they send you away with the Jamie's happiness, pretty much. Like, he like basically fought Greyjoy, right? Which is a cool story build up. Then he gets to Cersei and they die. Like, I just feel like it should have been. Because Cersei's character was such a strong one too. Like I just feel like
she needed
a little more story.
I think
to her death, I guess.
Yeah, but like for me, the difference between seeing Cersei on top, telling Missandei, if you have any last words, it's now or never.
Yeah.
Like being on, like this, looking over somebody.
Yeah.
Turning into a scared little girl that says I don't want to die, like shows the like level of her defeat. For me, like
it's great storytelling, if that's what you're trying to say. Like the way you're putting it, like I could see it.
And
it makes
it's
sense.
fitting that she dies with him in King Landing in that castle. Like she dies there. She dies under the throne.
I
don't know. I thought it was.
No, it's true.
Okay, so
in that point of aspect, the story aspect, they definitely nailed it. Like, you know, the way you mentioned it, you just dissected it right here, and pretty made it. Yeah, you did good. But I
don't know.
I just feel like I just wish like there was just a more brutal death. Like there was something missing in it.
Yeah,
like I wasn't like when it happened, I was like, oh. Like it wasn't like a finally or a.
I don't know.
Wow, that's how it happened.
For me, Cersei was such a great character in the show.
Yeah,
like seeing her getting decapitated or something, all bloodied up, was just like because I remember like one of my friend I watched that I work with. She's Cersei's her favorite character. Like she's pro Lannister.
Yeah.
When she watched that show, okay, and she was saying like. You cannot show her, like she has too much, like even if she's an evil bitch, like she has too much class and depth as a character.
Yeah.
Just her end up like bloody somewhere.
Good. Yeah.
Like that wizard hand guy getting her head crushed, that was nice. You know, that was nice.
Cool, yeah.
That was nice. Yeah. Fucking seeing everybody like torching Lannister, like
I just think maybe not more brutal, like graphic wise. I just think maybe it should have ended in a way with more story, you know, on Cersei.
I don't know. I think her story was done.
Yeah.
Like what else? Like her story was done.
I don't know. Maybe like get Arya to freaking. I don't know. Catch up to her.
Arya. Okay. We're going into expectation for next episode because now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
The way it ended with those shots, like Arya escaping and getting the city burned and that mother and little girl thing, I think that was all really good. Yeah. The way they filmed the whole thing, like they really filmed it from the peasant's point of view, whatever you want to say that. So like because you barely saw Daenerys riding the dragon. You were only seeing the dragon in the air passing and torching everything or from afar. The point of view from Cersei at the castle, dude, that was so amazing. Like seeing her like torching the thing, like she's fucking laying like a lawnmower.
Like a lawnmower,
yeah, she's coming, like she's coming.
Like
so it was like holy shit. Like so the whole point of view, the directing that episode, which ended with probably my friend Kev, who I was watching it, and he's like he he's a photographer and he does videos and everything. And then he says like that shot with her with the white horse. Yeah. He told me like that's the most insane, most beautiful shot he ever saw on Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
He says that thing is next level times 3, man.
Yeah.
And I thought it was gorgeous also. And then you see her leave in that corridor.
What does that mean though? What do you think that means?
So here's the thing. I've read a couple things. There's thousands of theories.
Like, that's the
and
thing.
shit.
I didn't read anything or see anything.
I've seen a couple things. I got a lot of friends who talk to me about that shit. So, okay, here's my thing.
Yeah.
There's a thing about Bran might have something to do with all this. Like her totally turning mad. And even like some people just made a meme just like, Arya, your Uber has arrived. And with like Bran's voice, Arya, your Uber has arrived, and then you see the white horse, and then she hops on it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, it could be like, because I think a lot of things are gonna get resolved because there's still
they have to. It's the last episode.
I think there's a last punch somewhere that they're keeping. Okay.
That'll just change everybody's
There's something
mind.
else. There's something with Sansa. There's also that theory that Sansa is little fingering the whole everybody.
Oh, really?
So she might end up on the throne. Or she might end up like just being the queen of the north and fuck everybody. Yeah. Like whatever. Sorry, language, whatever. So there's also, because there's going to be something about Tyrion and Jon. I could call it.
I think Jon's going to die right away.
Okay, here's my thing. Okay. But you see them in their face when he's fall back, and then he's just like, you see, like he kills one of his own who was about to rape a woman. Like, so I think Jon and Tyrion are gonna feel so guilty about this, and they should, because it's kind of their fault.
Yeah,
like didn't pull the trigger.
Well, the thing is, I feel like Tyrion knew though, because you remember the warning he gave in the episode before. He's like, I don't want to see the city burn. You know, it's like he knew. Like,
yeah, but that's why he said that was the bell.
Yeah.
Promise me when the bell rings, you're gonna stop. And the bell rang, so we're just like, Even Jon, you see Jon,
Yeah.
Yes, the battle's over. We don't have to go into this massacre and everything. Yeah. And then she just like, nope.
Fuck that.
And then Grey Worm's just like,
yeah.
Oh, we do it. I don't give. That's the signal. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Boom, and he throws the.
But he had like all that. Yeah, he had all that pain too. Right? I mean,
I feel him so bad. Fuck. I feel him. I feel that guy.
Like, anyways, it's, I don't know what the horse. I do believe it's Brandon. Something up with Brandon. Like,
something's up with Bran.
Yeah. Like,
because there's something like they haven't explained about Bran and Sis. Tyrion and Bran had a conversation that was off screen, like we didn't see.
Yeah.
You know, in episode 2, episode 1, he's just like, he looks at Bran. They're on the border of this fire, and he's just like, you seem like you had quite a journey. He's like, yeah. He's just like, yeah, maybe a story for another time. Some things it's like, too bad we're not stuck in the middle of winter with nothing to do on the bonfire, and it's just like, so they have that talk because later in episode 4.
But you think
they talk to each other?
You think Bran told them something? Like,
maybe. Because I think Bran gave the dagger that killed the Night King to Arya.
Yeah, I know that. So he knew, like,
he knows stuff. Daenerys had that vision of King Landing burn, the Red Keep.
Yeah.
With ashes raining.
Everybody thought everybody thought it was snow on the trailers and all that, but it was actually ashes.
It was actually ashes. Why would there be snow in Red Keep?
It was like the Winterfell.
Yeah.
No, winter, I mean.
Yeah, like winter is coming, but maybe.
It was in a trailer before the season started.
Yeah.
Like putting those things.
And then in the last season? This season?
Yeah, this season.
It was in the trailer?
It was in the trailer, like you just see, and everybody.
Holy shit, there's so much. Dude, I'm sure when we rewatch that whole thing, there's pointers that she's going to go Mad Queen from the beginning.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm sure there is. Because there is.
It kind of looked like she, like.
Dude, like, do you remember when she got to
something.
Marine? Was it Marine or Qarth?
course, yeah.
Like when she wants to come in with her people, and she says, "If you don't come back, I will come back one day with my full-grown dragon.
Yeah.
I will flame all the cities." And she's just telling her, like, "If you don't do this for me, when I'm on top, I'm gonna come back and torch your place."
Yeah.
She straight up tells people, like, I don't know.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't know.
So like you dissect it like that, it's like it
dude,
takes
like
you to another world. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got like everybody's talking to me about this.
Yeah.
So like Snow and Daenerys. I don't know if Daenerys gonna.
I don't know like if she's gonna kill him, but I do feel like that's gonna be like a final confrontation sort of thing.
Imagine she's killing him, and then he comes back from the dead again. He's like, you come back from the dead, and then he's just, yeah, you and me, I love you. You're my queen. I never wanted this. All I wanted was to be with you. I'm sorry for what I did. It has to get closer, and it's fucking Arya. Or the opposite. You think Jon Snow is about to kill her, and then you get killed, and you realize it's Arya, and then when Jon Snow realized that, he fucking... I don't know. Can she put the mask of people who are still living, or is it just when people are dead? Ah, yeah, so it doesn't work.
I don't know, actually. I'm not sure. I don't know. Because she has to steal their face.
Yeah, but if Jon Snow dies first, that's possible then. Okay, whatever. And there's still something with Sansa. Sansa has to do.
I think Sansa's story is done. I think because that's the thing. It's like
I
mean, she's
No, she's the new little finger. She has a plan. She has something. She does.
I don't know. It's gonna be epic tomorrow. Like
Oh my god!
I can't wait.
I'm gonna film my reaction to this for sure. I'm filming the whole thing.
Yeah,
it's gonna be insane. It's going to be
crazy.
insane.
Like,
do you see that petition online?
Oh, with the...
petition online.
Stupid.
It's it's over a half...
a million?
Yeah, it's over 500,000. Yeah, it's over 500,000. What I'm saying is just like, people are like, oh, it's over 500,000. People want to HBO to redo season 8 with new writers.
Sure, that's gonna
happen. Like, okay, stop.
Yeah.
First of all, everything... Okay, there's a rumor that George R. Martin has finished the last book of Game of Thrones, and they're just basically telling him, wait till the season is over on TV, and then release it.
Yeah, just because it just makes sense, right?
Yeah, don't even tell that it's finished. Apparently, like, he gave his blessing for everything that happens in the show.
I don't know,
because
people
like
are just very not like I even mentioned this. Like
many of them wives have creative control, but like they always go to him.
But I don't understand what's not to like about it. Like it's
because
been so
people,
good. Like
it's the heel turn.
You can't have. Like,
it's the heel turn. It's the heel turn.
Like you mentioned in the beginning, it was like we don't have a lot of time to actually sit there and just let the thing play out like we want it to. It has to be quick. It has to be like stories ending quick.
But okay. Here's one of them. It's not, people are saying, oh, it's like what happened to Anakin turning into Darth Vader. I'm like, no, because when you watch the prequels, you know he's going to end up on Darth Vader. The beauty of this is you don't know, but like you realize they're teasing it, but it's like, no, they haven't built it. No, they can't tease it too much because it ruins the surprise. Yeah. And people, I think, who didn't like it, a lot of them are frustrated.
That's ending.
Okay. Yeah, of course. Because like, do you remember a big successful TV show that ended and people were happy? Dexter, people hated it. Lost, people hated it. Sopranos, people hated it.
That's true.
People hated the last episode of The Sopranos, and then when you rewatch it, it's the most soprano ending ever. Yeah. It's like, dude, like, it's a bad ending. Dude, they end all their episodes like this. Yeah. They end all like, it
just like hits you a surprise, especially like, and I think like the directors are going that direction too, because the producers, because every Game of Thrones fan wants that surprise element and all the time. And what better way to give it than every freaking episode having one of those, like Battle of Winterfell, gone, done, the Night King's dead, the last one, Cersei and whatever's done, like
I like it.
Yeah, me too.
They're just closing chapters.
And on top, you're getting like a little bonus here with like the Daenerys story now, like the heel turn and
My only regret now is I don't have a full season of Daenerys being the the villain of that. That's the only regret.
Yeah.
So for those 500,000 people who signed that petition for HBO to redo this, first off, they won't. They won't.
What, an episode costs like what?
They
$20
won't,
million?
dude. Like they're like some of
more. It was like $100 million for an episode or something.
Nah, not that much, but like they're at least like I'm sure the Battle of Winterfell went over 20 million just for that episode.
Definitely.
So yeah, they're like
they said there's actually a number on how like expensive these freaking
yeah, because I know like the last 2-3 seasons their
are.
budget went more into like 10 to sometimes 15 million an episode.
That's insane.
Also, the actors are expensive as fuck now because like they're bigger stars and they're like it's the biggest show on TV. I think they're like, probably paid.
It's
like,
crazy. Like I watched Game of Thrones, especially this season with someone who's never watched any of the other seasons. So they don't even want to. They're just watching because I use their HBO right to watch.
Yeah. You were telling me that the other time.
And he's watching the episodes and he's like, "Hey, isn't that guy from that movie? Isn't that guy from that movie?" But like to me, there's still like all these new actors, but they're actually a lot of them that like, ooh, you know, like Cersei, like all these actors, like they're like in movies.
Oh yeah, I know.
They're not like these unknown.
I heard today
HBO.
Like Peter Dinklage, Michael Fassbender, and
the girl who plays Daenerys, Amelia.
No, another actor, whatever. And then apparently they're gonna play in the new Mel Gibson movie.
Mel Gibson movie.
Yeah, as a director.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the Wild Bunch remake. Is it the Wild Bunch? Oh man, I should have prepared that.
No,
and just segue because I read about it real quick today or yesterday or something. Anyway, I can't wait for tomorrow.
Yeah,
I can't wait for that episode, man.
It's gonna be a good.
I can't wait.
Episode.
And they started like they're doing their next Game of Thrones thing is a prequel series.
Yeah, I think it's the Mad King story.
Yeah, and then the Children of the Forest story also.
Yeah,
but the shooting has started.
Yeah,
I know they have Naomi Watts in this.
Really?
Yeah, because I think they're using a lot of European actors, so I don't know all the names.
Yeah.
But like I remember when I saw the announced casting, Naomi Watts was the first. Naomi Watts, oh my god, yeah, she's amazing. Really good. She's amazing. Yeah. Naomi Watts in Game of Thrones, yeah, just like sign me up. I'm there, yeah. So
I think any actress or actor who gets approached by Game of Thrones are gonna take it.
Yeah.
Like it's
or Marvel now.
You know, everyone's talking about that show, like Chernobyl. It's always after, or like every time we watch it on HBO, they always play this trailer before, and I noticed a lot of people are watching it, so I might.
Oh, it's an HBO show.
Yeah, it's an HBO show.
I should watch more HBO show. I should catch back on that Westworld too.
I heard season 2 is terrible.
Oh yeah,
because season 1 was awesome.
I think I haven't finished yet because like I was downloading them and after like a couple episodes it's like this is way too now, like I'm gonna wait and actually buy this on Blu-ray because like I feel bad because this too nice of a show and too well filmed.
Just something about the season that doesn't
directed.
Yeah,
in season 2.
Yeah, I'm season 2 is like not that great. That's what people are saying. Well, I kind of like you saw that coming. Like
but like people,
once it ended, it's like, what are you gonna do? Like now you're gonna.
Yeah, I haven't seen it to the end. That's the thing. I never watched
episode 1. Season 1.
Season 1. No, I haven't finished.
Oh
it.
Shit!
So I have to go back and just restart.
I kind of feel like I don't want to say don't waste your time because like watching stuff is cool, but
I know I have so much stuff to watch.
Yeah, like it should be like towards your least priority or
yeah. Because TV shows are not my priorities.
Yeah.
There's so much movies. I can't believe we're Saturdays and John Wick 3 has been out for 2 days.
Yeah,
I've been like I'm seeing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it tomorrow. I'll make a review probably with Paul.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I just want to say the last thing about that petition online. If like 500,000 people signed it, this season of Game of Thrones have like 18 to 19 million viewers each week. So I mean, just like. Because here's the thing. Internet has a voice.
Mm-hmm.
Either
the biggest voice right now.
Either apparently. You're a well-class, well-educated person or a low dumbass.
Yeah,
whatever.
Pretty much.
Okay. Everybody has a voice now.
Yeah.
Okay. And the thing is, here's the thing. People that hate stuff tell that they hate stuff.
Yeah. They have the opinions, right?
They have the opinions, and they want to lash out, and they want to tell. And a lot of people are bandwagon people, I say.
Yeah.
Because if somebody is just like, the writing's terrible, everybody says the writing's terrible. I'm like, really? Because the writing's amazing.
Yeah, and they follow too. Like,
that scene between Jaime and Tyrion, like their last scene together. Yeah. Oh my! I felt it. Yeah. Like I was like, that
hug.
My god!
That hug was like,
that hug was so intense. Like Tyrion, just that scene. You're probably gonna get nominated for an Emmy again just for that scene. Where it's just great. Like, you helped me when I had nothing. Yeah, the whole scene is amazing. But like, and then the hug at the end. The hug at the end, because like he's sitting down, he's taller, so the vision just like I'm the. Yeah. And then when he hugs him, he looks back at this. He looks at this small thing again. Thank you. Oh man, whatever. It was perfect.
Fuck.
Yeah. So the writing is amazing.
I know.
The writing is good.
I know.
Fuck people. Anyway. So for that petition, like you won't see. So yeah. So people online, they'll tell you if they. But people who love this, don't go online to tell people that they love this. Yeah. They talk about other like. I've seen like everybody who loved this are not talking about it online. They talk about it with other people because most people love it.
Yeah.
So they just talk between each other.
I don't think like
people were shocked.
I think the internet's view on this is like minority because they're just everybody has an opinion. Cool, but
like I can't believe people were putting this on the same level of like The Last Jedi.
Yeah, I know. Like,
yeah, shut up.
Yeah, like it was so good.
It was so good.
Yeah,
like the boat Gregain falling into the fire. Dude, man.
Yeah, man. Like
that with this eyes full of blood. Oh man, that was so nice. Yeah. Anyway, so it was. I can't wait for tomorrow.
Man. Yeah.
Fuck people.
I love this season. I love this season.